Hey, it's Kathie J here. We're out here with Nancy McKay, and we are at the Temple Grandin Equine Center in Denver. Nancy McKay is the founder of Women Empowered Recovery. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Kathy.
Who's with us today?
We've got Bond with us today.
Bond with us. Now, you come out here all the time for what you do when you coach people, coach-assisted therapy. Now, tell us what goes on out here at the Temple Grandin Center. It's like 15 therapy horses.
Yes.
He's one of them.
And he's one of them.
Yes.
He's wonderful.
And it's named after Temple, right? She's a professor at CSU.
Yes, she is.
Hi.
And this center is named after her.
This is awesome.
She was a forefront in autistic therapy. And it's just amazing.
Now is Bond pointing out that I have spilled protein shake on my coat a lot? Are you pointing out that I'm a working mom?
Just,
Well, it's so funny. Bond is here to help. I mean, you use Bond.
I use Bond a lot.
He really is pointing out that I have a protein shake probably on my coat. But I'm a busy mom, and I have a lot going on in my life, and it's stress. And that's really why we're here, is because you use horses like Bond, horses in places like the center, to help women go through recovery.
Yep.
Whether it's from trauma, whether it's for midlife, whether it's from alcohol addiction, you help them. Tell everyone about the horses and what they do to our central nervous system.
Well, horses are key in regulating our nervous system. Their presence calms us down.
Well, I'd like to say it first, Nancy. Horses can be scary to some people, so their presence makes my heart race a little. Mm-hmm. Being here next to Bond, I do feel the calmness. Not when he was licking my coat. But, so you're saying right now, what Bond is doing to my central nervous system is literally starting to calm it down.
That's what happens
just by standing
to me.
next to a horse.
Right. So the other thing that happens with a horse, now if your nervous system was really going nuts, right?
Yeah.
He would not be standing as calmly as he is right now.
Okay.
He would be anxious to get away, even though I'm holding him here.
So why is that? Just how the horses are built?
It's because, he senses your nervous system.
Really?
He can sense your heartbeat. He can sense my heartbeat.
Who knew? Who knew horses were so in touch that so when they call them gentle giants, they're not lying.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
And they're also lie detectors.
Okay, don't ask me anything about my diet. But you're saying, so if somebody's going through recovery and you're talking to them about questions or a memory, with the horse here, all of a sudden I can't lie? Is that what you're saying? And I let the emotion out?
What I'm saying is that if you're...
You want the coat?
If you're going through a challenge and you don't want to acknowledge that challenge, even to yourself, then the horse picks up on that incongruity in that inner conflict. He picks up on that because your energy is not aligned.
Okay. Yes.
And that changes your heart rate, and they pick up on that energy, right? And so that means that he won't trust that energy. Because he knows that it's not right.
So how does the therapy work with me coming out if the horse doesn't trust me?
Well,
where does that break down?
So
like, say I'm going through addiction.
So if he doesn't trust you, he's not going to be hanging out next to you.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I know that by watching the horse not engage, I know that I need to dig a little deeper
into the person.
To find out what it is that they're not acknowledging.
That could get dangerous.
It gets pretty deep.
And it's kind of just like almost like something staring into your client's soul. It's like the horse just makes you feel like, where they're like, fine, you're right. Like, is that really how the therapy breaks down?
Right.
Amazing.
Horses are mirrors.
Horses are mirrors.
They're mirrors into our souls.
Yeah, totally. So this beautiful spot that we have here, Nancy, like, it's beautiful, and you have 15 therapy horses here. So obviously with stress, we all have a lot of stress. You're worried about your bills, you're worried about your finances, your children, your parents, you're worried about everything. So it's not just people that are in addiction recovery coming to you. You have people going through what women would say is their midlife crisis, is their
Absolutely.
emotions, is who they are. Women that come to you, who do you have come to you? The different clients.
Well, I work normally with women over 40,
Okay.
50, 60.
Because that's when we finally want to admit
Right.
everything's going
Right.
wrong.
Well, it's when-
everything's going to hell in a handbasket. Is that what
Right.
you're saying?
Right. And it's when we finally decide that we're not going to take it anymore.
Okay.
And that we're done just settling for, is this as good as it's going to get?
How is this therapy different than me going to a therapist in an office?
Horses, because they are mirrors to our souls, and because they are such good lie detectors, and because they do regulate your nervous system, it speeds up the process. So it cuts the time involved that talk therapy alone, you know,
Like you said, the lie detector takes years off the therapy.
Right.
Because you can't swing the narrative.
Right.
It's going down to what was the truth and how did the heart feel, right?
Right.
Because that's
Right.
what the horse is at.
I had one client say, I got more out of this one session than I have in 6 months of therapy.
That's awesome.
So, you know, things come to the surface quicker
Around the horse.
and deeper.
No, that's great. And then you're there when the memories start coming up.
Right.
And how come the horse doesn't freak out when all these memories are exploding out of my body? I would be so nervous that I was going to startle the horse.
Oh, no. No, the horse helps you absorb it. I mean, the horse helps you. They help you handle it.
That's awesome. Okay, so you have a lot of people crying around the horses and getting, it probably feels like letting wet blankets off your body.
Yeah, I rarely have someone not cry.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're speaking today with Nancy McKay. She is the founder of Women Empowered Recovery. When I was on your website, and you can go to our website to see all about it, womenempoweredrecovery.com. So many women so grateful for the way that you have helped them, that they never thought of using this as a recovery, but they did. You do. I mean, people you love groups of women coming out. You love families coming out. You love groups coming out, right?
Yep.
You do it as well.
I love.
Why is Bond cuddling
workshops.
you like this? Is this like a truly I trust you, or is this another way to get to my pocket?
It's probably another way to get to your pocket. You have treats in there.
So this is the dog walking coat. So I will say there's a poop bag, but there's no treats in it.
That explains it. See, I thought he was just hugging me.
But when you meet a horse, where do you greet a horse? How do you greet a horse?
You normally greet a horse at his shoulder.
Okay, so right where you're tucked in.
Pretty much.
Okay,
yeah.
and you're right. And then the thing about never getting behind a horse, that's true?
It is true.
Okay.
And the reason why is because horses have almost 360 sight.
Really?
Because their eyes are on the side of their head.
You're the first Tesla.
Yes. So they can see 180 almost in either direction, but they can't see directly in front of their nose, and they can't see directly behind their tail.
Okay, beep.
So
beep. Yep, it makes sense. So if someone's back there, I'm going to kick at it.
Right.
Yeah.
They can't. But if they know you're back there, then they won't.
Oh, so if you touch,
you
like,
just
hey.
let them know.
You know, I have a deaf dog, and as long as we stay like in a physical touch, he's totally doesn't freak out or anything. It's the startles
So
where
you just let them know.
Yeah,
that
I'm right here with you.
I
want to say before we say goodbye, Bond is a 9-time champion, so it's cool
Hunter jumper.
Hunter
Can you
jumper.
believe it?
So very cool that Bond gets to hang out here now at the Temple Grandin Equine Center.
Fingers are not food.
Before I let you go today, and he gets to go have lunch, what do you want everyone to know out there? I mean, you have counseled men as well because they go through midlife crisis, but it's really women that we're focusing on because you truly feel a connection to what they go through and everything.
Right.
So why don't we talk to the women? Who do you want? Who could use you?
Well, as a woman who is in long-term recovery and a cancer survivor, I know I know what it's like to really face life's challenges.
Yes.
I'm a survivor of childhood trauma. I've, worked through depression in my life. And so I know what it's like to, work through the hard stuff. And so that's who I want to work with. Are women who are going through life and wondering, how do I get through this and come out of it in one piece? How do I get through this and not feel like my life is over?
Yep.
How do I get through this without drinking myself to death?
Who can help me? Who's the right help?
Right.
Me, and because and the right help could be a horse.
Right.
Right. We are. I've been going through some grief, and so we are going to do a little therapy with Bond and I after this, just to because you never know really what is holding you down. But when something's feeling off, you're saying maybe the horse can figure it out.
Yep.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so we're going to see what's off with me. But, Nancy, I can't thank you enough.
Well, I can't
and
thank you.
People, ladies, if you want to sign up, ladies, again, it's womenempoweredrecovery.com. Thank you again for everything. You can go and have sessions with Nancy, whatever. I mean, your schedule, you have, and you work with the schedules at all the different places.
Yep.
And if you feel like you've been there through therapy, or what kind of therapy could I have to truly move the needle in my life? Maybe it's Nancy and Bond and horses like Bond. So thank you so much, and thank you to the Temple Grandin Center for letting us be out here today. Thanks for all they do to help everyone with therapy. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks,
Thank
Nancy.
you.
It's womenempoweredrecovery.com.